All right, scholars, here's the situation on example 1. Daniel is hosting a family reunion at a theme park. Very exciting for Daniel and his family. There are 15 children coming and twice as many adults as there are children. Let that sink in. There are 15 children coming and twice as many adults as there are children. Tickets for adults are $34 each. So I've got, to represent the $34, I've got 3 tens of totally real and not fake money. So here's 30, 3 tens, and 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. So each adult that comes has got to pay $34, and each child that comes, the tickets for children are $27. So I've got 2 Hamiltons, two $20, 5, that's 25, and 26, and 27. So each kid has to pay $27. The question we're asking is, what is the total cost for all of the adults and all of the children? And of course, you must show your work. Annotate the problem now, and then we'll solve it together the first time through. Good luck. Annotate, go. All right, so we're back to example 1. Darnell's hosting a family reunion. We should circle 15. We should circle the $34 each and the $27 each. We should underline the question, which is, what is the total cost for adults and children? And we need to box key words. I have boxed twice as many adults as children. And we're going to box the word total in our question. All right, so let's get to work. Well, we have 2 groups of people coming. We have adults and we have children. So let's start with our children. And then split your paper into 2, and I'm going to put adults on the other side. That way our work is really organized. Just like it will be on your IA, which happens to be Monday. What do we know about the children? Where a question says there are 15 children, and it says each child is $27. So we'll say $27 each. What do we know about adults? Well, the adults, it says there's twice as many adults as there are children. Well, if there are 15 children, to find twice as many, we just need to double 15. Think about what that gives you. 30. You can work on the math on the side. That'll give us 30 children. And the price, 30 adults, my mistake. Oops, I have an eraser, so do you. 30 adults. It's embarrassing, we're good now. And each adult is $34, a little more expensive than the children. $34 each. All right, and it asks to find the total cost. Well, before we can find the total cost, we've got to figure out what the cost is for the children, then what the cost is for the adults. Then we'll add them together. So for children, we should use multiplication, because it's $27 each, and there's 15 different kids. So that's like 15 groups of 27. So there's 15 times 27. Work that on your own. See if you can solve it before me. Go. $405 for the children. Now let's move on to the adults. Well, there are 30 adults, and there's $34 each. We need to multiply those 2 values to find the cost of the adults. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. Remember, we need to put a place value 0. And now we do the 3 times 0, which gives us 0. The 3 times 3 is 9. Add our partial products together. 0, 2, 9 plus 1 is 10. So $1,020 for the adults. We have the children, we have the adults, but we want the total cost, so we need to add these puppies together. I'll do that off to the side. Notice how I'm going to line up each place value. The 4s in the hundreds, 0 in the tens, 5 in the ones. Addition sign, here we go. 5, 2, 4, 1, comma, money sign. So a total cost of $1,425. And to make it easier for me to grade later, I'm going to put it in the answer line, just like this, and box my work. Nice job on example 1. Example 2, you should annotate you and 11 other kids visit the theater with 9 adults. Circle that, that's an important number. And we know the cost for kids is $22. The cost for adults is $29. Underline the question. How much will it cost for all the kids and adults to go? And box keywords such as, we want all the kids and adults, that's what we want the cost. And anything else? That probably is it for this one. Oh, we definitely want to box, I almost forgot, the you and 11 other kids. That's kind of, we circled it earlier, but just to make sure it's really important, it's not just the 11 other kids, it's you. It's you and the 11 other kids. All right, so now let's solve this puppy. Well, we've got 2 people going. We've got adults and kids. So let's do the adults here. Divide your paper again and put the kids here. Go and start to solve the problem on your own. I'm going to show some of the work on the board. So if you don't know what to do, you can look at the board. But you try this by yourself. Go. You'll see I've organized all of my work. Now I'm going to start the math. Again, try it by yourself. If you need some help, look at the board. The adults will cost $261. The kids will cost, according to my work, $264. And now we need to find the total by adding them both together. Teacher, feel free to pause the video and rewind it if we need to watch any of the other steps that went too fast. My final answer is $525.